It's 9:03 Friday, September 29th, 2023. I'm losing my sense of time. I don't know when the last time I was here. It had to be at the start of the month, right? I just woke up. And we're filming an important video today. When I finish the last one, I figured when I come back, I'll come back and put this thing together. But there's too much important energy going on that, like, we don't have time for this. Again, I just woke up, so I didn't know what to wear, so I tossed back on the same clothes I wore last time, because I didn't have time to think, right? And then I didn't brush my hair yet, so I don't know to brush or not brush my hair. That's where we're at right now. I don't know if I should brush my hair. Tonesy's gonna be done school a half day today, so I feel like I'm gonna run late here. But I need to hurry up and reach up with him. We're gonna head to the mall, so I gotta hurry. I'm at, like time pressed for time here, and I'm going too slow. My brain's still kicking in. Hang on. Let's try tying my hair. If I brush my hair, it's not gonna look nice when I put it up. Anyways, what have you guys been up to since the last time I was here? Oh my god, let's see if this will hold. Oh my god, that worked. Okay. Put this in for good measure. I have to use these damn claw clips because my hair is too fucking long. Oh my god, it worked. Okay, we're leaving it like that. I feel better now. What did I just say? It's 9:06 in the morning right now. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I was gonna go, like, after I filmed the last one, we were just gonna nicely put together that thing this time, but there's no time, right? So I gotta talk through quick. When I finished the unboxing last video, because I leave the albums I opened stacked up over there somewhere, so the spirits that walk by can talk about it when they come by, right? So usually I expect, because Flowers isn't here, I was expecting him to say something, because when he comes by, he'll say something about what I did during the day, and then he'll go, right? Speaking of which, my hand's healed now. It'd be weird if it wasn't. I'll get back to my hands later. But anyhow, my finger's healed now. Anyhow, so, yeah, instead of Flowers making his usual comment when I leave things over there during the day, Basket told me, he told me when I opened this, he said I missed the opportunity to say rock solid, no flaws. He started quoting that and I couldn't stop laughing. I thought that was so jokes. I was like, that didn't even go over my head, and he's quoting the song lyrics to this, but I'm like, this is the wrong album, but he said it's rock solid, no flaws, and I couldn't stop laughing because it was so jokes. Anyhow, he said I missed out on telling you guys that. He said that would have been the perfect opportunity to say that. I was like, okay, oh well. I wasn't expecting him to tell me anything, because he was here when I was doing it, right? But he said I didn't hear him when he was screaming it, and I was like, oh, sorry. Anyhow. Okay, I don't remember when, during the unboxing too, I said I was thirsty. And the fucking spirit sent milk. Oh my god, why? This is why I can't say anything. It talking into existence. So I got mystery milk here. Oh my god. Bri was putting it away. When we came home from the store, he was putting it away. And I was like, what the heck can mystery flavor be? Strawberry, blueberry, you know, like my train of thinking was going there. And then Bri's like, it's mystery flavor, it's probably goat milk. Or some shit. That's what he was telling me. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so we're gonna drink mystery milk flavor. Stupid spirit sending me fucking things I don't want to drink. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna chug this. I'm gonna take 2 sips. Fucking mystery milk. The fuck? They have a contest going on. That's why it's a mystery. If you can guess what the flavor is, they'll send you whatever, however much money. I don't fucking know. Fucking mystery milk. I can't fucking open it too. Oh, supposed to shake it, right? I don't like shaking these things because then they get all foamy and they still taste bad. There's no way of making this taste good. I'd give you guys this to drink the first sip so I don't feel so weird doing this. It's condensating, Jesus. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's read the ingredients. So they got a list that here. An excellent source of protein and calcium. Okay. There's vitamins in this. Okay, okay. Too bad I don't. It's like a bottle of sunlight. Oh god, it's so foamy. Bottoms up, motherfuckers. I don't want to drink this. God damn. Sorry, I'm not. The first sip's not me tasting it. It's me clearing my throat. I tasted this before. I can't pinpoint what this tastes is, but I've tasted this before. It tastes like some like weird strawberry. It's artificial tasting. Why the fuck do they do this to milk? Milk's already bad enough on its own. Here, you guys take a sip. Drink this. Is my thirst quenched? No. But I drank the fucking milk. I hope the spirits are happy. Fucking I don't know if we should consider this the last video I filmed for the year because I've got other videos planned, but there's no time. I put my schedule there so you guys can see. I didn't put everything there, but I put all the main shit there. But anyhow. I understand one thing, what he said when he said there's no time. Fuck. Anyhow. Yeah, we got too much to get through today. So I'll finish the J-Hope thing off camera. I don't know if you guys will get to see it after, but I'll do it myself and I don't have to rush it, right? I can take my time. But I have to rush now because I'm gonna be late. Okay, I'm gonna start off with Ian. So I'm gonna start with Ian, then we'll go Christine, then I'll go Jeffrey, and I'm gonna keep going from there. I'm gonna go as quickly as I can. Don't look at my hands yet. I haven't. I'm gonna talk about it later. This doesn't taste good, but I'm taking 2 more sips to ease my nerves. I'm drinking like this fucking mouthwash. Okay. Okay, let's start off with Ian. The rest of you leave because I don't want you hearing me say anything that's gonna come out my mouth now. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. You guys are too fucking nosy. Okay. Where do I start? I missed the live as usual. Okay. I watched it though afterward. And now I have questions. Okay. Okay, first question. You said when you black out, you don't. Why can't I talk now? My fucking throat. Sorry, I'm making this more fucking dramatic than it needs to be. I don't know. I feel kind of nervous. Anyhow. Okay, you talked about blackout, so you said you can't remember. You can't remember anything during, like, when you black out, right? But then, like, when you come out of it, like, do you remember what happened before you blacked out? That's what I want to know. Before you black out, do you remember what happened? Okay, that's my first question. That I struggled to speak. Okay, then next question. Or should I give you time to respond first? Okay, next question. Do you keep track of who's fronting? Like, how often do you switch? Like, does it happen every day? That's what I want to know. Because it makes sense now, because when I had that dream, I was like, it's not drunk, it's brain altering energy. Now I know why it was the energy coming off that way. It makes too much sense now. I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure. I was waiting for you to tell me, right? Like, I could have easily made assumptions, but I'm glad I did. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of weird pauses because I'm thinking as I'm going. Okay, on the track of, okay, if it because I want to know if it, like, does it happen every day? And then because the new album that's about to drop, right? It's like going along the lines of like diary entries, right? And you're writing at the start of that live. So I was like thinking, because I don't know how often you switch, right? So I was saying, like, why not have them write journal entries? That way, when you like come out of it, you can, because you said they're at war with one another, right? It'd be easier to look back and see what's going on. I don't know. It'd be nice to like have a notebook with a whole bunch of entries from your different altars. I don't know. I think I find that interesting. So like after watching the live, I basically realized you're a storybook. And lucky for you, I like to read. It'd be interesting if you compiled a book like that, right? Don't hold back with me, okay? Like, I've been through worse shit, and since I can live kind of like freely here, you should be able to as well, right? I don't know why my throat's fucking acting up. What the fuck? I shouldn't have filmed this as soon as I fucking woke up. You don't have to worry about anything bad happening. Because I could feel that as you're like talking, right? Nothing bad's gonna happen. You know why? Because you have me, so I've already seen it, so I don't think you could put me through worse shit than I've already been through already, you know? But if I do anything to upset you, you'll let me know, won't you? That's the only thing I'm worried about. Other than that, like, I got no complaints, no worries, nothing. I'm good. Okay, time for me to make my demands now, right? I was gonna tell you this later or earlier. I was gonna tell you this at some point, so I might as well tell you now. Okay, I've got 3 of them for now. They're simple enough. Okay, first one, I want to go on lots of dates. Okay, and then I want to eat lots of yummy food. Don't feed me fucking milk. And I want to see lots of pretty places, okay? That's simple enough, right? I don't think I gave you anything challenging there. I don't know if I can look you in the eyes now. Oh my good god. Okay, last thing I want to bring up. You talked about stimulus, right? So, like, stimuli, right? And I wanted to know if you find me stimulating. I already know the answer, but I'm asking just for the sake of asking. I noticed the dates when the album drops and when I posted on Instagram. And then I noticed when you're writing. You don't let me speak at all. You pay attention so intensively to everything I say. By the way, your handwriting's really pretty. It sounds pretty too, because I like it was distracting as I was watching the live because the sound. The sound. If this was alcohol, I'd be drunk already. I can't say what I want to say next. That's why it's like dead silent now. I'm wasting time. God damn it. Ian, I love you. I'm so happy you love me back. Like, I couldn't. Like, everything felt so coincidental. And I'm so used to things being one sided that, like, I couldn't tell reading your energy, right? Like, the way your energy is, it's so emotionally based. Like, if I wish I had like an emotion deck because I could play that game with you. You could be like feeling a certain way and I could tell you exactly how if I had those types of cards. um but when it came to the way you felt toward me, it wasn't reading clear, right, until I said something and I was like, oh my god. So I want to let you know I'm with you all the way, right? But like, my parents aren't gonna like this. My mom's not gonna like the fact that you're bipolar, right? My dad's not gonna like the fact that you have tattoos all over your body. He's really gonna be really pissed. Okay. Um. Yeah, I have to explain to my dad that night about the concert. And then my mom doesn't know I film these videos, right? So I'm never gonna hear the end of it. She's gonna get so mad because she's gonna say I sold my soul here, right? That's how she feels when people, um, um, when people are open with their lives on the internet. She said it's selling your soul. So she's gonna be so pissed with me. I'm never gonna hear the end of it. um, as long as you can ease my mom's worries, because she's like the boss in this household, right? Like, you'll be fine. uh I'm telling you this as a heads up because oh my god, she's awake. I can hear her walking downstairs. I'm getting mad excited right now. I'm telling you this because they never make anything easy for me. And I don't want them making things hard for you, okay? Because they're the type of people that'll focus on your flaws and make you feel shame for it. So I'm giving you a heads up right away. I'd rather die and be done with this headache, right? Like, having to deal with them is a headache. I'd rather die and be done with it than have to deal with it. It's causing me so much anxiety, so I'm gonna leave that to you. You deal with that. Oh my god, I got that out in one breath. I think I said that too quickly, but I hope you caught all of that. Holy shit. Okay. Sorry, the milk's making me cold. That's and Tones' blanket's so soft. The only downside is it smells like him. Oh, it needs to wash. Okay, anyways. It's my turn now, right? Okay. I'm not sure what you want to know or where I should even start. Since in your case, everything's like documented in books and things, right? And for me, it's not. So I've lived like this my whole life. Oh my god, I felt the freaking ground shook. She's walking around so much downstairs. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. I've lived like this my whole life, right? But I've never been able to like talk about it or have someone experience it along with me, right? which is why I find these videos freeing, because you guys are seeing it in, well, not real time, but as close as you can to real time is what's happening with me, right? I should probably explain, like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna forget things, but I should probably explain how the energy thing works, right? um, okay, if we're looking at like a textbook definition, okay, I guess most people consider me a psychic medium, right? But I'm not one in the traditional sense. Okay, psychics see the future, but in my case, I see it through my sleep, right? When I'm asleep, like I see it, like I have dreams about the future, right? So the only way I get them is if someone else's energy crosses with mine, right? So like I don't know how to explain this. Oh, okay, hold on. Like, okay, so maybe remember I said when like I found your energy, I felt it when I heard the energy go off when I was watching that live. And then because of I felt that, then I ended up buying tickets to go to the concert, and then all the other subsequent things happened. Like that's how it would work, right? I'll feel it, and if it's really strong, I'll see it in my sleep. Right? For most people, they can do those things while they're awake. Like for me, I can start doing them while I'm awake. The closer I know the person. Right? So that's my version of a psychic, right? I don't like the title. I don't like being called that because I feel really alienated and weird and isolated when I hear that, right? Like it just gives people another reason to treat me inhumanly, and I hate it. Okay, so that's one side of it, right? Then the other side is mediumship, right? So dictionary definition, it means you can talk to the dead, right? But for me, I don't talk to things that like that have lived and then just died. You know what I mean? Like I'm not talking to things like that. In my case, I'm talking to like things that haven't lived technically, right? Like spirit thing. I mostly work with angels, right? So when I started opening these out, like I'll give you an example. When I started opening these albums and things, I had too many guardian angels from different people coming here because the way I've set up my room, I've set it up in a way where like anything that's highly spiritual can walk by and ask me for anything, right? So when I used to get spirit visits quite a bit, it'd be from guardian angels, and they'd be asking me for something on behalf of whoever they're looking after, right? So that's why I started opening those albums, because I could feel the connect between the living and like the spirit thing, right? um but I don't think that would count as like mediumship, right? Like that's why I don't like that word either, because it's not like I'm connecting with someone's dead loved ones, right? Like that's what like when I think of that word, but I don't do that. I could, like, I feel when I go to funerals and things, I feel really weird because I can feel like I can sense the spirit stuff stronger when I'm like asleep. Like I notice every time like I go over to somebody's house and I fall asleep there, I can feel other things walking around in the house. And I know they're not like living, right? When I was a child, it was scary. Yeah, like I'd feel a whole bunch of different things. But back then, it was like I assumed they were like relatives, right? Because I didn't feel anything bad from them. It just felt weird having like you see how like I seem like I'm alone in this room, but like I know I feel like Basket's there, right? But you guys can't see him, but I can feel that he's there. With the energy thing too, I can feel a real disconnect with people too, right? So most of the time their energy and what they do don't match up. That's why I don't like most people. Right? Like it's like I don't know, it feels like everybody's wearing like a mask when they're in when they're going about their daily lives, and I hate that because for me they can't act fake in front of me, right? Because I feel like it's not the energy and things aren't aligning, so I feel they can't act that way toward me because I feel weird when I sense that, right? And thing if they like skeptics always ask me to prove it, but I can't prove it unless like you guys can see that like what I do is real, right? Because like I had the calendar there, certain things are happening that you guys are noticing along with me, right? Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's a lot. Like that's what I worry about the most. It's like I'm a lot. uh, it's painful when I go to public places. So I tend to avoid places that are like populated with a lot of people. I don't take main streets. I don't go unless the energy is like the same. I don't tend to be in crowds. You're not gonna find me there. And when I feel drained, I black out for a couple days because it takes that long to like get my energy back. Like I feel like I don't know. It's so draining to be around people. And then they find me strange when I say strange things, but I'm trying to like because I don't want people to know that I read, right? So I tend to say strange things just to get them to like think a little bit because most people don't use their head. Right? And then they'll come back and thank me later, or it'll just go over their head. Speaking of going over your head, my mom and dad aren't gonna like understand what you guys do, right? My mom and dad are gonna treat you like a normal person.